Cool. I'm gonna finish. Welcome back to Earthbound on the Y Anger channel, episode 56 or 57 or 55 or 54 or 53 or
betting.
52.
53 was like the beginning of this recording
I know.
session.
So,
that's three people.
what I was continuing my story because I didn't get to finish because the episode was too long. We were talking about the R word, and anyways, there was like an autism awareness week. I think it could have been a day, but I'm pretty sure it was a week. At our school, and what we did in band because our band director. But because our band director and his family had a history with that word, because one of his kids has autism, we didn't play music that day. We played we didn't play. He showed us a video that taught us about autism, and he also shared his personal experience with bullying and how it's affected him, and it was really sad. I wasn't in the if I was like in the mood for crying, then I probably would have cried because it was actually really depressing, and I was not ready to listen to it that day. But yeah, it was really sad and really heartbreaking too. But I'm glad he talked about it, anyways. I kind of like it, and at the same time...
Now we are aware that people like that exist.
Yeah. I kind of like it.
I mean, I wasn't there, so...
I kind of like it, and also don't like it whenever teachers get, like, super personal.
Please move, okay.
For some reason. Just because it's, like, on one hand, they've got an interesting story or a life lesson.
If a YouTuber did enjoy my life.
Shut the freak up. It's almost like,
I guess I have to kill him.
But it's really cool to listen to a very interesting, like, life story or personal experience. I didn't even see that there.
Same with me.
But at the same time, sometimes it's like, I really don't want to listen to something really sad, like on...
Is this the right... No, it's not the right.
I don't know. I really, missed the importance of 9/11. Because I remember, like, I think it was in 7th or 8th grade. It was September 11th at school. Wyatt was like, I think it was you. But you're like, do you think they'll talk about they're like, do you think they'll talk... He's gonna tag you.
Okay, cool.
Solo Boy, yep. He was like, do you think they'll talk about the attacks with the planes? And I was like, probably not, because it happened over 10 years ago. But I was severely wrong, and I don't know why I thought that they wouldn't talk about it. But, yeah, so in our focus...
You're a joke.
...class, I think, the teacher, who... I don't even really like him at all, and I don't like his class. I didn't have his class, but I did have his focus period, like, in 6th grade, and I freaking hated it, and I had it again in 8th grade. And I also hated it. But, like, that day, we didn't do anything. He showed us footage of the attacks on the World Trade Center, which was the first time that I saw footage of it, and it was actually really scary. And then he talked about it the whole time, and it was, on one hand, it was really cool and interesting, and on the other hand, I was not prepared to listen to that kind of speech. Because I was like, I'm gonna go to school and learn stuff. I did not, for whatever reason, I did not expect a very emotional speech about the U.S. and how it changed the nation. Yeah, at school.
Like September 11th?
Yeah.
Okay.
2018.
Okay, Apple Kid is not here.
Yeah. Anyways, back to funny jokes.
Scoot my laptop closer.
Something, okay, so actually
just
funny...
the thought of transitioning from 9/11 to
a hypothetical that I told you because I wanted to mention it.
Yeah.
So,
Oh shit! I should probably look at what you're supposed to do in winters.
yeah.
Sorry.
Maybe do that.
My bad.
Idiot.
Kill you. But yeah.
So one time I was eating bubsketty with Ryan.
Did you enter the revitalizing machine and heal yourself?
No.
You should do that.
Cool.
Oh God. Okay, this part of the game is actually pretty hard.
Cool.
Yep. All right. So
I love a challenge.
go heal yourself and then go inside Stonehenge.
In the meantime, I can talk about this. Okay. So, one time I was talking with Ryan. I think we're eating spaghetti. And I was like, "Hey Ryan," and I was just saying hypotheticals to him. I was like, "Hey Ryan, what would you do if you tripped, fell, exploded, and died?" And Ryan was like, he was like, I forgot what you said, but that was just one of the things I mentioned to him. I eventually...
Oh wait, did you talk to the mouse?
No.
Oh God, yeah, you gotta talk to the mouse. Whoops, sorry. He gives you the eraser, which is what gets you into this area. For a second, I thought you had already talked to the mouse and gotten the eraser, but you didn't, which is why I checked with you really quick.
Why? What?
Yeah.
Why would you? Never mind. I'm not even gonna.
Because I wasn't looking at the game when you entered the lab, and I thought you.
I would read what he said out loud if I.
I've been waiting for you.
My master applicant completed this eraser machine. While he was calling you, he was kidnapped. He felt like this.
Whoa.
I was there, but was helpless. Sorry about that. Anyway, take this.
I just didn't assume that you wouldn't talk
Idiot.
to people, so I don't know.
Why would I?
To see if they say anything different or important. Talking to people is like one of the major things of any RPG. Anyways, time for this part, which is actually pretty hard.
You should know me by this point.
Maybe it won't.
No, I don't give a crap.
Maybe it won't be hard to you, but I had a lot of trouble with it.
What's a Casey bat?
It's a weapon for Ness.
So do I drop my big league bat?
No, the KC bat sucks. It does more damage, but it has a 75% chance of missing.
Okay.
People just say don't use it. Unless you have really good luck. Like real life luck, not in-game luck.
Could use the eraser. For some weird reason, the iron eraser statue disappeared in an instant. Okay, anyway. So I did this, I was just spouting hypotheticals at Ryan. One time I was like, "Hey Ryan, what would you do if you tripped and fell?" And Ryan was like, "I don't know."
I would
get hurt.
I would get hurt.
Maybe say ow.
And then at one point I was like, this is only assuming that I would land on the ground, and this is only assuming that there is ground beneath me. This is a maze, by the way. This whole section.
Oh, I love it.
Yep, you do.
Ooh, is that a star, man?
Yep, and they teleport through the walls. Yep, they'll get you.
They'll get you.
Get you.
Is this where I'm supposed to go?
I don't know.
Because I just kind of went down a random hallway.
Well, I mean, that's what I did.
If either way is acceptable, I'll just go down here.
Are you kidding me?
I'll accept going down here.
All right, go down there.
Okay. Cool.
Yep. Stonehenge.
There's a strong man killing all the children. Waiting in the sky.
But he
Thinks he'll blow our mind. There's a strong man waiting in the sky. James Isaac Newton.
Frick, I cannot tell them.
I'm a mama poppin' coming for you.
God, I cannot do this
I'm a
and
space
tell the
invader.
thing. Okay, so
I'll be rock and rollin' for you.
cool.
He says a bad word.
But
Okay,
I was like,
oh, they end up in the same place. The two tunnels end up in the same place, just a different place to see. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the starting point,
Yeah.
and then there. What's that?
Yeah.
Wait, what's that? Oh, that's that's just a hallway.
anyway.
But yeah, see, they end up in the same place. See, see,
Yeah,
see,
yeah,
see,
yeah,
see,
yeah, yeah.
See, see, see. Kill
Yeah.
that Starman.
Anyways, so I was like, hey Ryan, what would you do, Ryan, please,
What?
with the pretzels and
What?
such?
What do you mean with the pretzels and such?
You're making bag noises. Anyway, I was
Only
like,
for like the first seconds or so, me opening it.
shut up! Anyway, I was like, hey Ryan, what would you do if you're boiling a pot of boiling a pot of water. You're boiling a pot of water.
You sound like making soup, I think.
Yeah, you're making soup and you're boiling a pot of water. And you look away, then you turn back. Goofy from the Disney movies. His head is slowly rising out of the small pot of water. Once his head is has fully emerged from the small pot of water, he says, "Boil!" And then he slowly recedes back into the pot of water. You open the top of the the little cap on the pot to see that the water is clear. There's no Goofy to be found in it. And you said that you'd put it in the dishwasher or something
To clean it out.
to clean it up with Goofy.
I said I would empty the water and put it in the dishwasher to empty it of Goofy.
And I said, you hear the sounds of someone falling down the stairs, and Yahoo! And you're like, good, I don't want them in my pot. Boil!
Did you ask that to Connor at any point?
Ask the hypothetical to him or
Yeah.
tell him about it?
Either.
No.
I told him about it, and he was just like, why does he do this? And I was like, I don't know.
Why do I ask hypotheticals?
What weird ones?
Because
What was the one about like the screaming monkey?
the screaming monkey in your office?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you said that like during an Overwatch competitive game. And
It was not a competitive game. I'll defend myself on that. I do say weird hypotheticals all the time, but it was not during a competitive game. It was during a custom game. So yeah. Get wrecked. Lame-o.
Cool. Well,
It was the one where you fight a bunch of
I know.
Winstons.
I know.
That's-
Anyways.
If you know that, then why'd you say it was during a competitive game?
Because I said it was like in a competitive game, or it was like in a game or something. Because Connor and Austin kept telling you to shut up throughout the entirety of the hypothetical.
Wait, why does that count as red? He teleported inside me.
Yeah.
Okay, then. Ryan, here's a hypothetical.
So if you would have let me finished.
What? What is it? What is it?
I said that it must have been in like an Overwatch competitive game or something, because Connor and Austin kept telling you to shut up. You didn't let me finish. You immediately said, no, it was not in a competitive game. It was in a custom game. And when you said a custom game, and I was like, oh yeah, right, it was in the monkey one. Technically, he's a gorilla. It was in the Winston one. Which is why I said I know, because I knew that it was the Winston one.
Cool.
There you go.
Cool. Anyways.
You wanna hear a funny story?
Sure.
Connor asked me, in all caps, if I was hyped for tomorrow. And I didn't want to ask him what's happening tomorrow, because he would just be mean to me. So then
I got green on him.
So then I looked up what's happening tomorrow, and after a bunch of minutes, I found out that Overwatch's Summer Games event is happening tomorrow, and I was like, oh, not really,
Why
but
would I? It happens every year.
yeah, and I was like, I'm not really excited, but for the sake of him not bullying me because I'm not excited, I'll say I'm kind of excited. And then he was like, dude, my goal is to get either Diamond or Grandmaster in Lucio Ball competitive and get every single cosmetic item. And I'm like, I don't care. And he was like, I'm gonna grind the heck out of that game. And I was like, cool, not me, because I don't have my Xbox. I won't be able to grind until 2 days from now. I don't care. I haven't even played Overwatch in a solid week and a half. I don't care.
Dude, just freaking flick him in the nose and call him a Wyatt Anger. Just stamp him in the feet with your big stamp that says confirmed.
Can I actually, Wyatt, from now on...
Bonk him in his groin.
Wyatt, from now on, can I have your permission to use Wyatt Anger as a substitute for stupid or dumb?
Oh, yeah, no, because that's offensive to me, because it's like you're calling me stupid and dumb.
Well, you just made it. Well, you just said it, though, so...
Well, yeah, because it's a censor for the R word.
I know. That's why I'm asking.
Well, no. I disagree. Because you're using it as a substitute instead of a censor.
Fine.
Ryan, here's a hypothetical.
What?
You wake up, you go outside, and you notice that you can't, that the air is thicker and bluer, and
How is the air bluer when it's invisible?
the air is bluer.
You mean the sky is bluer?
No.
If the air is bluer, then I won't be able to see it, so there's no point in you pointing that out.
Imagine a cartoon such as Steven Universe,
Yep.
and everything is tinted blue. Yeah, the air is
Like when
bluer.
Blue Diamond
Yes.
gets near.
Yes. Yeah, the air is bluer, and you hear a loud dong dinging, and you look behind you to see a boy, and he's very large, and then after you realize, you look around and you're like, whoa, wait a minute, I'm a fish. And you're on a fishbowl. How would you feel?
I'd be like, well, this is either a dream or my life now.
Okay. I've had to spy on him twice now because I've not been reading what it's like.
Yeah,
Do you know if he's weak to anything?
no. Anyways, so what I was saying is
You were
that...
saying things?
Yes.
What?
Is that no, I'm not hyped for freaking Summer Games.
You didn't finish that thought?
Because why would I be hyped? It's the exact same thing as last year, and the year before that, and the year before that, other than Lucio Ball, which is the only game mode that I can play for more than 30 minutes. Because Overwatch, kinda hard, and also kinda boring. I only really play it because it's something to play with my friends. I don't really like it that
Wait,
much
did I
anymore.
just... Am I going into this door?
No, you're not. That's why I went like that when you went in that direction and fought the Starman.
Oh, I'm going out of here? Okay.
Yeah, right? Pretty sure, because you came out of that door.
Did I? Sure, I'll just go with that.
Hey, wait a minute. Do you remember when you were here?
Sorry, wait a minute. Actually, John has like one... Okay, yeah, I can use fire here. Ugh. Sorry.
Take your time.
Yes.
You remember when you were here? I got sneezed
Yeah.
on.
Yes, I remember when I was there. I do indeed remember when I was in that position.
Alright, so, and you went this way. Did you get that?
That does not look familiar.
That's an item. When you went through here and then went here into this big room, did you go to the right and then up?
No!
Alright.
What's the item?
I don't know.
Cool.
Oh.
Did someone just take my PP? Bruh. That's a bruh moment. Ryan.
That's a Morg's bra moment.
Ryan, here's a better hypothetical.
What?
You are walking in the street.
Ow! I bit my lip.
That's very sad. But you are walking into the street. And you... Sorry, I'm playing a game. You're walking in the street and you look over and there's this trash can. And then the trash can grows legs. It walks over to you and it asks you about, the Lord. Well, how do you feel?
I don't know.
This trash can just grew legs just for the sole purpose of asking you about the Lord.
Well, what I would do in that scenario is act on impulse, which would probably be to run away.
It grows another pair of legs and dashes
That's
out of
why
you.
I'm
Dashes at you.
bad at hypotheticals, because I don't really think ahead, or at least I don't think ahead to a great extent.
It grows another pair of legs and dashes at you, behind you. So it's outrunning you because it has double the legs, thus double the speed.
Then I immediately run towards him. But it's like that maneuver. No, it's that maneuver, you know, where they're like running in one direction, and then he just turns around, and they're like, "Wait, what?" And then they have to turn around, and then they get more space, you know?
Yes,
Yeah.
but it's still faster than you. Are you just planning on looping around it?
What if How hard is it to rip a stop sign out of the ground?
I would imagine pretty hard for just a guy. Is he trying to run away from me? I'm stronger than him.
Oh.
Oh, look at that kid. He's wobbly, he's wibbly, he's everything.
If I'm able to, I'm just gonna look it up. I got the internet in my hands. I've got the internet.
Are you gonna Google how hard it is to rip a stop sign out? Okay.
How hard is it to pull a stop sign from the ground?
Yeah, okay.
Never mind, it's only telling me how to stop at a stop sign. So if possible, I would rip it out of the ground with all my might and smack him with it. And if not a stop sign, then a random pipe.
Okay, so since it is a hypothetical situation, say hypothetically you managed to rip out a stop sign out of the ground, and you bash a trash can with this said stop sign. The trash can grows a pair of arms and catches it. It then proceeds to talk about the Lord louder.
I guess I would just run it over with a car, maybe.
So you get a car,
What if? Actually, no. What if?
Grand Theft Auto, and run over a trash can.
Can I pick him up?
Oh yeah.
What if I pick him up and throw him in like a pool of water?
Pool? I mean, considering the fact that he's a trash can, I don't know what that would do to him.
What if? What if he just, like, left me alone? Like, what if, dude?
What if he just left me alone and I didn't have to deal with him anymore? No, he's talking to you about the Lord. Lord, save these crap.
What if I'm like, I already know everything about the Lord?
He then proceeds to say, "Oh, do you now?" He
Name every Lord.
name every Lord.
And then I take out my history book of every lord from the medieval times. Cause you know, like that kind of lord.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I read it.
You then have proven that you know about the Lord, every single Lord, to the trash can, and he then explodes into confetti.
Yep.
Your dad comes from the sky. He floats down from the sky like Abraham Lincoln himself, and he's like, "Son, you've done it. You've passed the test. I tested you. Now you know everything about the Lord. You now may go on and be a person." How
I don't know.
how about that, Ryan?
I don't know. I'm kind of done with this.
But Ryan just gives up. Your dad's like, "Good job, son," and you just take a nap on the sidewalk.
I mean, I would do that if I was a cat.
What would you do if you were a cat?
Be a cat.
That's pretty reasonable.
I mean, what do I do when I'm a human? I'd be a human.
Well, yeah, but cats can do things that humans can't. Like, explore the world.
I could be a cat, because humans can't be a cat. Bam.
What does it take to be a cat?
Be a cat physically and mentally.
You're such an interesting human being when it comes to absolutely everything, Ryan.
Yeah, I know.
And just so you know, I'm being facetious.
Yeah. Somebody learned a new word today.
You? Or me?
That was a very poorly delivered joke about you.
Oh,
Because you
okay.
used the word facetious.
I've known about the word facetious.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
How old were you when you learned what the word meant?
Probably, how old? I'm 15, 14.
I learned what it was when I was 9, bro. Get on my level, brah.
Dude, Ryan's so cool. I don't wanna... Is spamming freeze really the option here? Is it really optimal?
I don't know.
Because I feel like spamming freeze, like, is... I still don't know about Poot. Is he good when he attacks people? Should I be using basically just his PSI moves all the time?
Yeah.
But he doesn't have a lot like John.
I don't know.
Okay.
How much does Starstorm do?
It's worth 24 and it does a lot of damage.
It's only worth 24? No.
I mean, that's kind of a lot when it comes to Poot, but okay.
To Poot, yeah.
I'm not really paying a whole lot of attention to these fights.
Me neither.
If these people haven't caught on by now.
Yeah.
I'm just having conversations and just pressing buttons, really.
I'm gonna eat the salt at the bottom of a pretzel bag.
That was my job. But okay. Fine then. Come on, Ron, you want to eat
No,
all the
Wyatt,
salt
you'll,
at the
no,
bottom of
Wyatt,
the
you'll
pretzel?
die. Salt is very dangerous in large amounts.
No, Wyatt. Don't eat salt. It's gonna kill you.
I drink milk, so
No.
the effects have been reversed.
Wyatt, don't do it. Wyatt.
I screenshotted, or I saved the screenshot that you sent me of that conversation.
I just want these people to die already.
And I sent it to Connor, and he said it was comedy gold.
Huh? A screenshot of what?
Of that conversation.
Oh, cool. The conversation I had with Kira when it was like, oh, okay.
I saved the screenshot that you sent me, and I sent it to Connor, and he said it was comedy gold.
Thanks, Kira. We're funny. Put up a little celebration that we're funny. Yes! 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 Oh yeah, I was gonna go on with the joke about how Kira was like, Wyatt, don't eat salt at the bottom of a pretzel bag. Kira's always nagging me all the time. She's like, Wyatt, you probably shouldn't jump off of the canyon. And I'm like, screw you. I'm just gonna drink milk and I'll be fine. Kira doesn't know anything, man. She's later, like earlier today, she was like, Wyatt, I'm not sure if it's a good idea for you to shove a fork into a toaster while in a bathtub. And I was like, you know what? You just say that because you're jealous.
You can have the rest of the salt if you want.
Cool. Freaking. Where are you going? He's gone. Oh, that understands. Oh, that makes sense why he's not dying. He's probably been doing that the whole time. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna pause the episode. Okay. That makes sense.
Hello, Kira, because you and Wyatt are funny now, put in the Family Guy intro, but replace everyone's faces with you and Wyatt, because Family Guy is the funniest show ever, and you're funnier. That was the funny edit I wanted to say, but couldn't because the episode was paused. And I'm funny because I came up with that idea.
Anyway, this episode is 32 minutes long now.
I guess we're done.
Yeah, I don't like. I mean, it just happens.
Also, I was joking. You don't have to do that.
I mean, it'd be funny.
It would, but don't. No, you don't have to.
Anyway, bye now, guys. This is the end of the recording session for tonight. It's currently 10:54 p.m. So yeah, Kira was technically correct.
Started this at like what, 8?
I don't know. Wait, let me just check my messages.
8. Yeah, we started this at like 8:10 maybe 8:15.
Yeah, 8.
And now it's practically 11.
I mean, yeah, that's Earthbound.
Yep.
Well, see you later. Bye-bye. Kira, put up something really funny. No pressure, but really funny. It's gotta be super funny for us to end. Alright, bye.